Hi everyone, my name's Frankie and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 43 and it's February 12th, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1996 romantic drama Romeo and Juliet, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. Now in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one movie that I've never seen before, and then take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of me. I do this because I have no idea of what the movie that I'll be watching is about. And since I have no idea of what the plot of the film that I'll be watching is about, I need to draw some type of conclusion solely based on the movie poster itself. And in saying that, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1996 romantic drama movie poster to Romeo and Juliet. Here, we can see Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes at the bottom of this movie poster, and everyone else around them. First off, the image itself looks very Renaissance-like, very religious in a way, because paintings like this I've seen before. But there's everyone around them, basically either pointing a gun or pointing guns or looking like really, really upset towards both of them. This is one really hard picture to look at. We all know the story of Romeo and Juliet, so I'm taking it as the exact same story of Romeo and Juliet. I've never seen it before, never even read Romeo and Juliet, so this is the first time I'm actually going to get to see an interpretation of what the movie's about, or the story by William Shakespeare. But it looks really good, and I'm really impressed by that movie poster itself. After I finish analyzing the movie poster, I then let you know that I'm going to go ahead and watch the 1996 romantic drama, Romeo and Juliet. But before I do that, I want you, the viewer, to know that after I finish watching Romeo and Juliet, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. But I don't go and tell you any major spoilers about the film. I let you know stuff that's very brief of what you should know about the movie. This way, you, the viewer, can enjoy Romeo and Juliet, and not get anything spoiled by me. No spoilers whatsoever will come here. And I plan on not ruining the plot of the film for your enjoyment. I plan on just telling you something very little about the film, so then you can enjoy the movie with me. Because I want you, the viewer, to partake in a Movie a Day Challenge, and watch each movie as I do as I go along. Now by saying that, I'm going to go ahead and watch the 1996 romantic drama, Romeo and Juliet, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1996 romantic drama, Romeo and Juliet, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. And I want you, the viewer, to know that I particularly didn't like the 1996 version of Romeo and Juliet. And I'm going to let you know that although I've never seen Romeo and Juliet before me, nor have I read the play itself, this version of the play is not something that I would agree with. And I say that because there's a lot of things in this play that's supposed to make the play modern that I felt really did a bad representation of Shakespeare's work. And in saying that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the film. Now, the play is basically about two families. The Montagues, which is Romeo's family, and the Capulets, which is Juliet's family. And you see, both families dislike each other. They've been going to war with one another forever, it seems. Now, just so happens that Romeo feasts his eyes on Juliet and falls madly in love with her, just from looking at her the first time. The movie tells their entire love story. In fact, the movie uses word for word the way William Shakespeare wrote Romeo and Juliet. So, if you're wondering that if it's like a screenplay written by somebody, no. It's actually William Shakespeare's work. The way the actors and actresses would have worked with William Shakespeare is the way that Claire Danes and Leonardo DiCaprio act in this film. And saying that, the modernization of this film, the settings, the place setting, it's supposed to take place, from what we know in a previous movie we've seen, Letters to Juliet, this is supposed to take place in Verona, Italy. However, the modernization has made it take place in Verona Beach, which we're supposed to guess, I take it's supposed to be California. Now, there's a lot of representations in this film that I don't particularly care for. To make it modernized, they don't use swords, they use guns. However, they have sword written on the gun. And there are certain scenes in this film, the use of police. The California Police Department basically uses helicopters in this movie. Some you would never see in the actual play itself, but there are helicopters used in this movie that actually has somebody sniping out on the helicopter. Now, for some that's supposed to be the representation of a sword, am I supposed to believe that there's someone in the middle of the air in a William Shakespeare play holding a sword just floating and going like this at someone? What is this? And then the place settings itself. There's a lot of scenes in this film that are shot that make it look like that this was filmed during a Burning Man concert. The whole festival of Burning Man was taking place during this movie. It's weird. But the story, the way Romeo and Juliet is portrayed, the way that itself, that it's written, is all William Shakespeare's work. And the actors, Claire Danes and Leonardo DiCaprio, portray Romeo and Juliet fantastically. I really enjoyed the play. The play itself is fantastic. However, the modernization and what was included just didn't agree with me. Didn't agree with me at all. You need, I haven't even revealed anything in this review. You need to really watch the 1996 version of Romeo and Juliet for yourself. Although I dislike the film, I would recommend people to watch it. I really do. Everybody has to witness this film for themselves at least one time. Would I watch it again? No, thank you. No, thank you. But I watched it. In saying that, if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. Just give it a thumbs up for today's video. And please, comment below. Tell me how you felt about this film. Maybe you haven't seen it. Maybe you've seen another version of Romeo and Juliet. However you felt about Romeo and Juliet or the film itself, let me know down below. Right there. And please, while you're doing that, subscribe to A Movie A Day Challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 44, and I'll be watching the 2002 romantic drama that I believe is also a family film in one way or another, Tuck Everlasting. A film that, well, it's based on a book that I read when I was young. Can't wait to watch the film because I never actually finished the book. I know. Weird. Anyway, my name's Frankie. I so-and-so towards this movie. That's all I can say. But tomorrow, I'll look for a better film in the 2002 version of Tuck Everlasting. So my name's Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 44 in Tuck Everlasting. I will see you tomorrow.